What's that, Tony Robinson? Tony Robinson of Time Team fame? Yeah, I know. It's Tony Robinson from Time Team. Yeah, I know. And I was basically saying you should totally come down here and, you know, like do a video on here. Get Time Team, get the gang back together. You know, we'll get most of them back together. God rest me cast and soul. Yeah, no. I'm just saying. Yes, I know the Wessex Archaeological Society did a survey down here in 2012. Yeah, and they did a very good job. I'm not saying that, Tony. What? You want me to say my catchphrase? You actually want me to say my catchphrase, don't you, Tony? What's that then? Yeah, I'll say it. Because history matters.
Preview.
White Pit was a chalk quarry in Halling in Kent and began operation around 1855. The quarry was served by tram lines which delivered the chalk, which was burnt via the 4 kilns to produce lime on site. The brick-built kilns were flare kilns, which would normally work by a bottom layer of coal being built up and the kiln above filled solely with chalk. The fire was alight for several days and then the entire kiln was emptied of the lime. The site was worked until 1909 when Formby's went out of business. After this date the kilns were disused, but chalk continued to be extracted until 1931. Lovely first part of the wall as you encounter the quarry. Isn't that nice? Conditions incredible. Oh, it's so peaceful around here. Probably because hardly anybody comes here. Right, let's look at these kilns. Nice that someone's put steps in. I think that's for the nature. For the nature. Oh, look at that. So this is part of the front of the quarry kilns, as you can see. I mean, you can see how overgrown and well preserved it is. That. See where they've tried to support it from stopping it coming down. Look at that. So what I want to do is walk through this bit first. Oh, so you can see the front. before I actually go in. Oh, oh. Look at that. Look at that. You can't because it's for a fence. Simply amazing. See, the thing is, what you've got to understand is that the whole of this area, Burham, Palling, etc., is completely covered in kilns, or it was a whole kiln site. And then some of them, obviously, now abandoned or disused, like this one. It's a very old one, White Pit. And some are still going. But yeah, the whole never gets boring. The whole area is exactly what it used to be. So crazy to think, isn't it? Awfully big drop down there. Long way to drop. So you can see where the, got to be very careful because there are, as you can see down there, the whole area is littered with holes from the quarry and the kiln, and where they've demolished it, refilled it up, tried to make it safe like that. You know, it's not ideal. So its neighbour, obviously there's a few of these, you can see the difference of what this was, of how infield. So and that would be looking at it from the front. So as you can tell by my facial expressions, I have been to this one before, and it's a lot easier because the last time I came here was a long time ago, and they'd not sort of managed to infill it properly, and this was, I mean, we're talking like 7 years ago now, because I remember me and Luke were still doing videos, and I did a recce on this one, and at the time the reason why I didn't want to do it was because we needed to record a lot of other really more important sites, and it was just a case of priorities back then, and then this one kind of got left in the back burner. So it's always been one that I wanted to revisit, and it's amazing how nature can change things. Let's go in the actual kiln itself. Look at that. Shall we get a torch out? We can have a look. So this would have been part of the flume, I'm assuming, to help with the heat. If I can just find a torch, it'd be great. There we go. See that? Incredible. Yeah, it's crazy. Right, let's push on, or slide down, either way. Whoa. Ready? Whoa. My arse. There we go. Love it. Look at this. History's amazing. Isn't it? It's just so good. And I love that smell of like summer and sort of grass and pollen and mouldy brick. It's a beautiful smell. I love the fact they've really cleaned this up. Again, I mean, like 7 years ago, I don't remember personally it being as good as this, but then I also remember coming here in the winter time. And you know what it's like season-wise, everything changes. Oh, look at that. It's a marker. It's definitely been cleaned up since I last came here. Definitely. Oh. Look at that, how they've reinforced that. I love the wheelbarrow. Love that. History's so amazing, isn't it? You know, especially when it's not totally trashed. It's an amazing thing, really. When you get to see things like this barrow. You know, and even though I've been here before, it's quite nice to return. Trigger off some of those memories. Look at that. How incredible. one leg over. And then keep going. Oh yeah. Two. There you go. Made it, everyone. We did it. God, so cool. That's it. That's White Pit Quarry. Amazing. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. Perfect day. Right. Oh, amazing. Sorry. Cool. See you in a minute. So this is number 2 kiln out of the 4. Number 3 is in there, Finger of Doom. And number 1 is under there, which you've seen before. And they're the two. I mean the furnace. The furnace and the heat coming off of this must have been incredible. I mean the heat, the hard work that those workers had to do, the smell emanating from this, incredible, absolutely amazing. Really brings back a lot of sort of memories of, you know, reminiscing about how hard these people used to work for little money for the result. It's incredible, really. I mean, the construction in these places, these things were incredible. You know, just so well built. Brick that's so tightly packed together. Oh, just stunningly amazing. I mean, all in this undergrowth is just bricks. There's some bottles. You can sort of have a really quite clear picture of the structure itself. I mean, everything my feet is on is pretty much solid, and that's not what I'm saying is that's not actual sort of foliage. That's actual brick. The foliage is obviously gone across on top of. Sorry. Look, I'm assuming that's to do with the heat coming through the channels of the tunnel, of the kiln, sorry. Oh, it's so good. So good. Right. Okay, so what I'm walking down now is still part of the lime kiln quarry. In fact, actually, it's at the sort of ground level of what it is. And as you can see, there is where the outcut of the quarry is up there, going deep within it. So all of this that you're seeing right now, so all of that is part of the quarry. See, look, brick. So I mean, when you're walking around here, it's just literally bits of history. Just literally you're stepping on, walking on, you know. And yeah, look, that's the kiln itself. You can see how high it was up, and that's still not even fully high because it drops down. Actually, look, let me show you. Yeah, I mean, it properly drops down. Yeah. So when I was walking around. If I'd slipped, that yeah, quite easily would have been game over, I think. You know, or if not, we've had some nasty bumps on my head. Put it like that. But it's just, I mean, when you think about, when you think about the fact that all of this is quarry, you see through there, look, there's the chalk. It's amazing to think of how sort of deep we are within it, and how all of this is pretty much man-made. You know, the fact that what you're seeing is just incredible bits of history. Sorry, just walking through this path. But yeah, look. There are bumps and there are mounds everywhere. You can just imagine, like, you know, the workers slaving away, stoking up them kilns to get that lime out. It's amazing, really. And here we are. This is what I would call the best view, or what I've referred to as is standard really with most quarries, what I would like to refer to as the Jurassic Park view. Now look at that. Look at that. That is the Jurassic Park view, everyone. Look at that. Oh dear, it's crazy. Yeah, you can just imagine your Tyrannosaurus Rex or your Megalodon or whatever roaming around. Hopefully not in this. Look at that. I mean, that's simply stunning. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, it's just, all of a sudden the heat is amazing. Like, I'm just feeling this heat. It's incredible, weird. Just sort of feel it. All of a sudden the sun's coming down, sort of like on it, and literally just coming out of the undergrowth on that flat bit here. Wow, amazing. There you go. Pretty cool. And here we are, deep in the undergrowth, with the edge of the quarry behind me. Oh, it's a good one. It's a very good one, this. Now I'm feeling it now. When I came here I was like, been here before, not filmed it, boring, you know what to expect and know what to see, but there's something about when you know that you've probably done a good job of recording it, and you know that people are going to watch this and hopefully they're going to be like, we shouldn't be here. No, I'm joking. I probably will get those comments though, however. No, but the people who appreciate the history, and they'll just sort of see this place for what it is, which is a rare bit of history that, you know, might not be here in years to come. I'm sure the quarry will, but whether that'll have houses built on it, you know, whether it'll do a blue water and have a shopping centre built on it, who knows. But yeah, wow. Right. Well, what can I say? You know, a great place to return to for me. Brought back a lot of memories, you know, and this always makes a difference when you come in here and come down here in a different season, let alone, you know, a different, almost a decade ago now. I mean, that's how old it will fly me. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you as always for the massive support that I've been getting throughout this channel recently. It really means a lot to me. Most importantly, as I said at the beginning, because history matters, feel free to subscribe, like, and feel free to dislike if you want to. There is no harm in that, I totally understand, but don't do it for the sake of it. Do it because, you know, you think I'm a douche, you know what I mean? So, but as always, try to be kind, and that's all I can say, you know, because history matters, and in the immortal words of Phoenix history. I'll see y'all very soon. Take care for now, everybody. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing. Bye for now.